Hello guys, welcome to Lovely Twin 22. Vanessa here speaking, and today we have another pick a card reading, and this is the weekly What's Going On with Them, commencing July 8 up to July 14, 2019. Each pulse was arranged by Archangel Michael, and Saint Michael told me that you must relax within this week. It is because the angels say we are taking the consequences of our actions that we did the last time, last week, okay? And the angels told me that if you did something nasty last week, you will get it. The angels say the consequences of it. But if you did your own thing, then good for you, the angels say. And I'm sensing like if your person, whoever your person was that is meant for you, did something wrong, and the universe see that they're not yet ready for the connection, it will prolong the process, and they might choose someone else to be with you as you wait for this person, because especially if you're ready already, the angels say they will send you someone else. That's what they want to point out. And I'm sensing like that someone else will teach you something while waiting for the right timing for you to be in union. If that is gonna happen, because honestly speaking, it happened to me. Why? Because my person's still a player type, honestly. And he doesn't treat me well. He keeps on choosing someone else, even though at my best I tried, okay? I tried my best to show to him that I care, show to him that I love him, be there for him whenever he needs help, and I pampered him, honestly. I'm kind of runner chaser phase, okay? I run whenever he needs some space, and whenever he needs me, I go back to him. Because especially in tower moments with masculines, honestly, some of them has a downfall in terms of their finances. Sometimes they need our help, and that's what I'm doing, okay? I go back and help my masculine. That is why on my readings, I always advise you guys, especially the feminines, do not depend too much on the money of your person, because there's a tendency for them, especially for those who are so egotistical, they might have a terrible downfall which will make them lose a lot of money. And if you're the one who has a lot, a person might come towards you and beg. Because it happened to me, honestly. But even though I invest those things with my masculine, really, he chose someone else. It happened many times already, and it's kind of repetitive cycle wherein he's kind of abusive of me, that he thinks that I'm always there for him. So what the universe did is that they gave me someone whom was as exactly as he is, whom was a teacher and also an artist. And the funny thing is that they have the same thoughts and what they call this, and they share the same qualities, honestly, but then there is some differences like nationality and also their age, okay? Because honestly, my twin is very young than me, younger, honestly, and the other looks like a mature person, could be about 40s, could be, but anyway, neither way, it's really odd, right, that you met someone whom is exactly like your twin, and the universe told me that I really need to be with this person because my person is not changing. Okay, and he needed some space, a lot of space, many years, so that he can grow. And they told me also, I really seen this vision before. Why? Because back then, I don't know when I got this vision wherein I will die because some people doesn't listen to my teachings anymore, because I usually post some teachings, some advice, I'm preachings about God on my Facebook page, on Facebook, personal Facebook, and even YouTube, right? I do it sometimes. And what happened is God wants me to die so that people will read whatever I write. And I'm really upset because of the fact that the mission on earth with my twin flame is not yet done. We should be together, right? And we should have kids. And that's what I see on what other tarot readers will say, because I thought that will be. And they told me they will change, okay? They will change what will happen. So they will not take my life, but then they gave me a lot of options. Like one of the option is that I will get married to a foreigner and then I will live abroad. That foreigner will die and I might go back to the Philippines where I will meet my twin again, and this twin of mine will beg money from me, but then he is not in love with me anymore. He's kinda upset on that vision because he blamed me for hurting his feelings, his heart. Okay? And but if I choose my twin, okay, this is another outcome. If I choose my twin to be with, yes, we will get married, but then in the end of the day, he will run away from me and have someone else. It hurts, right? Two outcomes hurts. It made me cry. I don't know what to do. I don't really know that it will really happen in the future, right? I had that vision. I don't know if it's around May, I think. Okay, now it's July, and I was amazed how the universe works. Like they will just bring the person to you right in front of you, and that person is almost same like your person. Honestly, the difference is a lot of things, nationality and even the age. So it made me confused. After that happened, that I met this person like my twin flame, I really had doubts. I don't know what's going on. But then the angels say I must relax, okay? They will tell me that yes, you will marry this person that's in front of you, which is not your twin flame. But then after that person will die, I have a chance to be with my twin flame and we will get married. I will remarry again with my twin flame. Okay, and I must accept if that is really my fate, that is. Okay, and it really depends, okay, how to have a visions. It really depends, guys, okay, because that moment when God wants to take my life, honestly, I don't ask for a sign. I just cry and I say that I don't want to die yet. I want to do my unfinished work, okay? I want to fulfill all my missions. That's what I said, because I don't want to go back here on earth. Really, I suffered a lot in this world and I don't want to go back again and suffer once again. No, I don't want it. All I want is that I fulfill everything so that after I die, I will be at peace. And that's it. And the angels, well, they just try to make me happy, really, and tell me what will happen and so on. I'm really lucky to have them. And you can be close to your guides, to your angels from divine, by being closer to God. That's all I can suggest you guys. If you question me how to listen to the angels and so on, honestly, guys, okay, they communicate to you in creative way, either by dreams or sometimes you have these thoughts pop in your head. That could be. But if it's something negative, guys, remember it might be a negative or low vibrational entity. So if ever that happens, always say angel of light, angel of light, angel of light 3 times, so that you are sure that it's not the negative entity, and be closer to God so that no bad entity will bug you. It will be very rare because God is protecting you from harm. Anyway, is there anything else that you would like to add, angels? They said it's okay. So anyway, guys, we have 4 piles here. Pile 1 is a 3 of Wands. Pile 2 is a 2 of Swords. Pile 3 is a Knight of Pentacles. Pile 4 is the King of Wands. Choose wisely, guys. Please don't base it on your ego. Don't base it on your zodiac sign, or else it will not work. Just let the cards summon you. Just let the cards call you, the angels say, and pray before you choose a pile or meditate, so that you may have an idea which pile is your pile. If no piles would resonate, or if no piles are calling onto you, don't force yourself, the angels say, because it might not resonate with your situation and your person. So, is there anything else, angels? They said that's it. Okay, I'll proceed now by showing to you the tarot cards that I'll be using for this reading. Okay, so for the tarot cards, I'll be using the Akashic Tarot deck, and it will be clarified by the Classic Tarot. For the choices that we have here, we pulled cards from the Everyday Tarot deck. And then for the overall theme that we have here, we pulled cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. For the messages of your person, we pulled cards from a personal tarot deck, and it will be clarified by the Illuminated Tarot deck. For the advices from the angels, we pulled cards from the Romance Angels, and also for the energy check, we'll be using this Oracle cards. And then we also pulled cards from Archangel Michael Oracle deck. It is because it's Archangel Michael who arranged the piles for us. We also use the Angel Answers Oracle deck. And the Universe Has Your Back Oracle cards. So anyway, guys, choose wisely and don't base it on your ego, please, or your favorite number or your zodiac whatsoever. Just base it on which drones to you. Is there anything else you would like to add, angels? And they said no more. So anyway, guys, just post the video if you're not yet ready. I'll proceed now with pile number 1. Hello guys, for those who chose pile number 1, which is the 3 of Wands, sorry, here is the reading. Because of Mercury retrograde could be. Anyway guys, so let's see what is the overall theme of this reading. You have Not For You in either way, they said. You also have Time for Nap in either way, they tell. You also got a Breeze in both reverse or upright, they said. And you also got your Never Ending Story in reversed, they tell me. And you have A Change in the Wind, which is really good cards, honestly. Now let's have an energy check with regards to your person. Pile number 1. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know how does a person of pile number 1 feel about them, and how do they see about their situation and connection together. This person is lonely as of the moment. It is because he or she is in a deceitful energy wherein they really want to make it out to someone, I'm sensing, and I'm sensing like they want to let go of this connection because they had enough. That's what I'm sensing. That's why they might choose someone else. That's what I'm sensing with this one, because with a never-ending story in reverse, you know what that is. And Three of Wands reminds me that they have some other options, could be. Now you have getting to know each other in upright, they tell. And you have let go of your control issues in both reverse and upright, they tell. And you got children in either way, they tell. You also have deception in upright. They said it is safe for you to love in reverse position, they tell. You got make the effort in both ways, they said. You also got release your ex. And also reconciliation in upright. One more card, they said. You have you deserve love in upright, they tell. And you got stay optimistic in either way, they tell. And you have give your relationship a chance in either way. And you also got codependency in upright, they tell. And you have the trust in reversed, they said. You also have romantic feelings in upright, they tell. And you got express your love in upright, they said. Flirt in reversed, they said. And you got attraction in upright, they tell me. You got the moon in either way, they tell. Keep an open mind in either way as well, they said. So let's see. They are up in their heads. My head hurts, honestly. It's their energy I'm sensing. But then let's see. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's going on with the person of pile number 1, commencing July 8 up to July 14, 2019. The angels told me that your person is currently upset of you. So you try to let go of certain things that doesn't serve you, including this person, and they are upset. That could be. Another thing is that you are trying your best to heal from the situation, but then they look at it negatively. That's kind of I'm sensing. Kind of low vibrational energy here, guys. You have the bird's nest in upright. They tell caught in the ruins in reverse. They said views of the ego in upright. They tell the king of scrolls in either way, they said. And you also have Ark of the Covenant in upright, they tell me. And you also got the Architect in upright. They said the sense of time in either way, they tell me. One more they request. You have the Queen of Scrolls in either way, they said. Seven of Keys in upright, they tell me. And then diversity in upright position, they said. The King of Roses in reverse, they tell. So overall energy that's affecting the reading is the Seven of Scrolls in both ways, they said. What is the outcome? So you have the Oriole and the Sphinx in either way, they said. You also have Fated Meeting in reverse, they tell. You also have Archangel Gabriel in either way, they tell me. You also have Hilarion in both ways, they said. You have the Muse in reverse, they said. You also got Archangel Raphael in either way, they tell. And you also have the Lightning Bolt in both ways as well. I hope I won't get confused, guys. You have a lot of cards, honestly speaking. Alright, so let's clarify the cards presented here. Angels and why am I shuffling like this? I'm not on myself. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's repeat. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what's behind the cards presented here. Please help us clarify so we may be able to understand. Thank you. I'm sensing like your person is in love with someone else. That's what I'm sensing, honestly speaking. Okay? But then let's see. I will just let the angels place the cards where they want to place it. So let's put it here. Look at their emotions as you can see with that. Release your ego of wanting your person so badly, the angels say. It is because your person is not really, not that good in talking to you about certain things, but they really have, something that's going on deep within them that they didn't express to you, which is a grudges and the past hurts and pain in your connection, honestly, and they are not healed yet. That is why you guys need some time and space to purge the pain, and you have to forgive each other of whatever had happened in the past within this connection. Could be it's an on and off connection. So, as the angels say, if that is the case scenario, you have to step back. You have to accept if your person will love someone else new, it is because it is destined to be, the angels say, so that you may release yourself from toxic situation. Because honestly, if we are involved with someone like our karmic whom is not really meant for us, well, the universe will try its best to get you out of that certain situation. Just like what happened to me and my ex-husband. Honestly, I'm having a hard time to get away from the connection. Why? Because even if people will see me being hurt by that family, because they got abusive, they saw me, I'm not fighting back. I'm not even reporting it to the police. I'm so helpless. I'm very submissive. Those moments that I thought that I'm weak because those people are manipulative or narcissist, that it turned me into someone that is lonely. Okay, I didn't see my strength back then because I'm very dependent and I'm so submissive to others. And I tend to believe what they say about me. So what happened is that I was formed into something that I wasn't. I didn't see myself being successful. I didn't see myself that I can express even more. I was oppressed. Okay, and what happened to me, why I stayed for 9 years, I was able to survive. Oh, why? Honestly, really, I really want to move out of that connection. It's unhealthy. But then every time that something, a conflict may happen, they hurt me, and I go back to my relatives, and then my relatives will say, you're married, why you have to leave this person? You have to follow this guidance about the Bible and whatsoever. Okay, and what happened is that I was pushed back to my ex-husband, which is very toxic. So, honestly, okay, it's kind of religious thing that's not healthy sometimes. Because honestly, if the heaven will see you suffering, they will be doing something to get you out of that toxic situation, especially if you can't do it on your own. But once that they gave you escape rope, you must go through it. Because in my case scenario, when my ex-husband's father hurt me, angels came to me and told me that I must pack my things and leave the house of my ex-husband. So I did. Okay, and I was amazed that every doors and even the gates are not locked. It's open for me to run away. And I did it. I was able to survive. I was able to run away from that toxic situation. So, what's a sad news thing is that I realized that honestly, I live in the Philippines, and you know that Philippines is a Christian country, right? Those people, most of them who goes to the church, most of them are the one who's judgmental. Okay, they don't understand why some marriage didn't work out. They didn't understand how an abused person would feel. And even the lowly will feel every time they will criticize that you should be successful, you should be like this and that. It's very tiring, honestly, about how the society works. So, in your case scenario, your person feels that he or she cannot get out of it. Like, they must have a plan. They didn't say everything to you because it might hurt you. And that's why they have this feeling deep inside of them that they didn't see. Anyway, enough of such talking. So anyway, here is your overall theme, which is the Seven of Scrolls. I'm sensing with this one that your person is currently working out balancing himself or herself. And this person also tries to heal his or her heart. Okay, and I'm sensing with this one that your person really wants to communicate that they are hurt about whatever circumstances that happened, but then wasn't able to tell because you guys are busy doing something that you didn't open up. So that's the overall energy. First is the bird's nest. And anyway, with the bird's nest here, I'm sensing like your person is not manifesting the connection anymore. It seems like you are giving into it, but this person doesn't. And with the caught in the ruins in reverse, you feel like they are leaving you. That's what you feel. And there's no passion anymore. And I'm sensing like your relationship is not even growing because your person is not manifesting it within this week. Because your person come to realization about the truth, about the connection that you guys can't get along. They only see themselves, okay, and not with you. They didn't see them having a chemistry with you. That's what they think. And they see the truth now that you guys cannot be in chemistry, can't have that playfulness energy either. And I'm sensing like while you're not looking, they have someone else already. The angels say you're here in the house and they have someone that they're working on too. And with the King of Scrolls, this is more likely you, the angels say, because you're still holding on to this person. And you think that this person will be in your future, but then it's releasing, okay? You feel like the plans is not there anymore. You don't see your person, right? What you see. And with the Ark of the Covenant, I'm sensing like they will date someone else. And I'm sensing like you will know eventually, because with the Hermit in reverse, I'm sensing like some people will know, and could be you will have a knowledge about it that they have someone. Because look at this, even if they are with you, do you feel like they're so happy and you don't know why? It's because they're dating someone else, and when you're not watching, and you don't have any idea that your person slowly releasing you in his or her life because they have someone else. Next card is the Seven of Keys. I'm sensing with this one that they are in love with someone else and they're ending the cycle with you. That's why your relationship is not moving forward, and it will create a tower moment in your connection because this person wants to be with someone else that they have in mind. Next card is the Sense of Time. And I'm sensing with this one again about the plans, okay? I'm sensing like you will realize this is not your person. You will come to realization that you're trying to pursue it, okay? You have plans, but then you have to release it. Sorry. It is because the angels say you will realize the conflicts. When you take a step back, you will come to realization why you can't be with your person. I don't know what happened to my voice, but suddenly I sound funny. Could be your soul chakra is blocked to talk to this person because they are moving away, chasing after the right cup for them. Because honestly, you have to take a step back as well to see about your connection. Because honestly, on your readings, it's not moving forward. It's full of conflict, and even this person is hiding a grudge from the connection which you didn't see. And in a connection, remember that communication is highly important. And you must let your person speak the truth. Every time you had a fight, you have to let them explain, okay? Not always that you're always right or and so on. Because honestly, if you do that to your person, they can't be very expressive. You have to set them free. You have to let your ego be released and listen to whatever they want to tell. Because honestly speaking, your relationship, I'm sensing, didn't work out because of the lack of communication and the lack of purging about the pain. That's why even though you guys trying to balance things out, you always end up fighting conflicts, and some of you could having difficulty when it comes to finances because one is overspending. That could be, and that makes the future plans to be released. And you must find yourself why your person leave you. And it's not always blaming games, the angels say. You must also see why it happened. You must also see your own flaws, not always your person. Because honestly, on your part, you could have done something. That's why they ran away and chase after another. And anyway, you have the next card, the Queen of Scrolls, again about plans, okay? Your future plans that you're holding on will be gone. And also your soul contract, the angels say. Because as you can see here, somebody has been deceitful already, find someone else because they are not happy. And with the King of Swords in reverse, they're not standing in their power in this connection because as I told you, they don't have a freedom of speech because Swords is more likely communication card as well. And since this is in reverse, I'm sensing like they cannot express how they feel. Okay, if they are hurting about the connection, they cannot express because you might fight them back. If there is fight, could be you didn't hear them out. That's why they feel like they're unexpressive because of those grudges. They can't be happy because of these fights that's happening in your connection, which made them release themselves from you. Next card is the Diversity. So I'm sensing with this one is again about the fights, as you can see here. Okay, and that is why your person is always looking at this one instead of looking for a good possibility with your connection. And it's full of dramas, as you can see. And diversity, I'm sensing like this is more on the energy of your person with these cards, so clarifiers. And you thought that everything is fine when honestly behind your back, your person is suffering. And you must listen to them rather than only your true feelings about the situation. With the King of Roses, I'm sensing like your person only see the ugly side of you. That's what I'm sensing with this one in reverse. It is because they know that you're toxic to them. That's why they release themselves from you within this week. They had that realization. So let's see about the outcome. First outcome is Archangel Gabriel in either way. So I'm sensing like you might have a communication with this person that you guys might break up, and they might offer you a small cup of love, which is friendship only, but you want something else, okay? And you want to tell them that you want to, what they call this, you want a love, okay? You want to keep the connection, even though I'm sensing like you didn't sense or you didn't see that this is a toxic connection. And you want to tell them that you will try to work things out with your person, but your person's perspective is the devil in reverse. Like they are releasing themselves from you because it's toxic. That's what I'm sensing. And some of them are not communicating because they know that if they offer a small cup to you, you might demand for more. And that's what I'm sensing. Just take what resonates, guys. So with the Oriole and the Sphinx here, I'm sensing like this is a them already manifesting their own life and not within this connection. Yes, they could have been cheating on you because they love someone else. They release their emotions. It is because before they are like this, they just let the things go with the flow without even realizing that they can step up for themselves, they can speak the truth, because they feel very lonely when it comes to this connection, and they want to be someone whom is respected because they didn't feel respected in the past. Is what I'm sensing. That's why this connection fell apart. Next card is the Fated Meeting in reverse. I'm sensing with this one that your person might not come towards you. Another outcome, okay? Might not come forward. It is because you will attack them. Because I'm sensing like you're still holding on to them, thinking that you guys should be together, when honestly speaking, your person let go of you already, wants to communicate that they will leave you. But then, since you're holding on to them, you feel like you want to tell them to stay, but then they're not interested. You might end up fighting. That's why some of them will rather not talk to you. With Archangel Raphael in either way. So with this one, I'm sensing because they're trying to heal from you. That's what I'm sensing. They're not working out with this connection. They are releasing it so that you and them can be finally in the healing process, because honestly, it's not yet done, since there are grudges that needs to be released. The thing of the past. Next card is the Eight of Forces. I'm sensing like some of you will hear a news from someone else or from them that they had someone else already, and it will shock you. And I'm sensing like you will be forced to release this tree that was struck because it's hurting you and their person already left you. That's why you will be forced to release this person in your life. That is one of the outcomes. Next outcome is 5. I'm sensing like with the Two of Swords in upright. You are indecisive whether you still need to pursue the connection or not, okay? Or you will let go. Because some of you still kinda not seeing the truth. That's why the blinds is on. The angels say you need to look within so that you can be able to see why it happened, and not always blaming others about it. Now you have the Ace of Pentacles here together with the Muse. So anyway, in the end of the day, your person will let go of you, the angels say, so that they may date someone else, because they see it as a blockage. That's why the Muse is in reverse, and they want to take it upright with the Muse. They want to start a new beginning with someone, but not with you. So anyway, let's see about their energy within this connection. They said that your person is in love with someone. They keep on repeating in my mind. It is because they see I'm sensing like they want someone who will understand them. Since I told you, some of you guys don't let your person speak whenever you had a fight. So remember, when you had fights, learn to how to have respect and listen, the angels say. And with attraction, I'm sensing with this one that you need to heal your heart chakras, because honestly, whenever you're together, you're enjoying, right? The moments that you're together, but then in your heart chakra, there's hurt, there's pain that needed to purge, and you forget to purge about it since you're so busy within this connection. And with the romantic feelings, I'm sensing like they really feel something towards you, even if they try to find someone else new and express their love to this someone. They see you as someone whom is forcing them to come back. And the angels say, relax, okay? Don't do this to your person. Don't push them, because honestly, look at this. Your person is not even trusting you anymore because of whatever had happened in the past. Could be just like what resonates. And with the codependency, your person wants to be independent, I'm sensing. Could be their addictions. They wanna manifest your life by clearing off everything that's negative. And with the deception here, I told you that they will cheat, okay? Within this week, they will have someone else and you might caught them. And give your relationship a chance in either way. They really don't know if they will do this or not. And with the children, if they have kids, they might stay. But if none, they might want some kids with you, or they feel playful when it comes to you. Having this in reverse could be you guys are in a, what they call this, you're too serious. They want you to be someone whom is playful, whom is lighthearted. That's what they want you to be. Make the effort in either way. So I told you they're double thinking about it, but honestly, I'm sensing like they are in love with someone already. And with the flirt in reverse, they're not flirting with you, obviously. They're releasing you slowly. And they know that they need to release you because they want to have someone else. But then the problem is that you're kind of defensive. You're kind of fighting to this person, and that's why I'm sensing like they think it's not safe for them to love you, even if you're in a connection. Since you're someone who is in defensive mode, they will not reach out if you are like this woman here in this drawing. So let's see. What is the overall theme of this reading? You have not for you. So they don't really know if you guys are meant to be or not. That's why this is in either way. And then you got a change in the wind. This tells me that if before they like you and now they're not, okay, they changed. That's what I'm sensing with that. Because it's a never-ending cycle for them. That's why they ended it. And they need to breathe, as I told you, to heal their heart. And the time for nap, take a step back as well to reflect. This is in either way because they feel like they don't have this with within the connection, within the career could be of what they have. And then with the Three of Wands, I'm sensing with this one that they are waiting for someone else, someone new, the angels say, and they will not look at you, they will not chase after you, they just want someone else in their life that will understand how they feel, they will accept your person of who they are. They really wish for this new one to come in, because honestly, while holding on to this connection, they're looking for someone else. That's what I'm sensing. So, one more for. They said it's okay. So anyway, here are the messages that your person has for you, pile number 1. First card is I know your story. In reversed, they tell you have you lessen the distance. Reversed, and they said you are my shelter from the storm. In either way, they tell me you also have I'd stay here with you. In reverse or upright, they say you have if you really love me, come on, let it show. In reverse, they said you have here my loneliness. Reversed, they tell my love is real. In either way, they tell can this be love. In upright. So let's clarify the cards presented here. If you know that they are with your karmic, I'm sensing like could be this is about your karmic. Okay, if it doesn't resonate at all, choose a different pile. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that you may be able to know what's behind the messages of the person of pile number 1 for them. 2 more shuffles, they said. 1 more, they tell me. So let's see. They told me that they have someone else already because they don't want you to be with them anymore. That's what I'm sensing. Some of you are aware already, but then trying to clarify if they really have someone else new. Yes, they have someone else new. Obviously. 1 more data. Okay, so let's see. First card is Hear My Loneliness in Reverse. So I'm sensing with this one that they are still engaged with you, okay? But then in this engagement, in this relationship that you guys had, there's always fighting involved, and that makes them upset. And I'm sensing like they're not working on with this connection because they are tired of this loneliness. That's why they are releasing themselves from this connection. And then with if you really love me, come on, let it show in reverse. So they don't want you to exert an effort because I'm sensing like you're still holding on to this connection. And I'm sensing like you must acknowledge the pain of this connection rather than focus on it like nothing is happening wrong. And I'm sensing like they also want you to sense how they feel, the angels say, because honestly, they're sad. Okay, I'd stay here with you in either way. I'm sensing with this one that they really want to communicate this with you. Like, they know that it's unfinished symphony, but they can't protect you all the time, the angels say. They can't be with you anytime because some of you could be very demanding over them. Like, you want them always to go to your house, to go to the places with them, and honestly, they don't want it because they need space. They need alone time alone. That's why things didn't work out. You could be toxic for them. That's what they are thinking. And you are my shelter from the storm in either way. So anyway, I'm sensing with this one, like they have a lot of things going on in their heart. I told you they have grudges, emotions that are negative that they need to purge. They realize it now. Okay, and you are my shelter from the storm. This is in either way, because as you can see with these cards, there are rains, there are tears here. And they want you to listen to their heart. But honestly, they didn't feel this love that there is in your connection, and they feel like sad in terms of it. So you have your lesson the distance in reverse. So I'm sensing like you prolong I'm sensing like you only listen to your feelings. That's what they want to tell you. That's why they're not that expressive. You're very dramatic. That's what they wanna tell you. That's why they pull back. So that's for some. And then you got this next card. You have I know your story in reverse. So they don't what do you call this? They don't even watch you anymore because they are holding on to someone. That's what I'm sensing, because they're healing. They're trying to make themselves happy. And I'm sensing with this one that they feel like your connection is toxic and they want to communicate this to you, but then I'm sensing like on your part you're always trying your best to defend. That's what they think. And they really need healing work in their heart. And with the star, I'm sensing with this star card is that they see you as this, okay, in social media. Like you want to tell the people out there that your relationship is going well, when honestly speaking, you guys are not having a good relationship. And that needs to transform, as you can see. Like, I'm sensing like some of you are lying that your connection is good, even though it's not healthy. So anyway, you have this love feels so real in either way. So they wanna give you in reverse because they are balanced with where they are now, and they have someone else that's better than you are. That's what they think, because your relationship is full of dramas. That's what they sense, and they want someone whom can read their feelings, because honestly, if you're someone who can't read their feelings, what will happen is that you will never feel their love, what's deep inside. And you have this in upright because they want to tell you that they did balance a connection. They give you the love, but then they didn't have what they deserve. All they have in the connection is tears. That's what they want to tell you. Can this be love? So anyway, they want to tell you that they want to ask you, do you call this love? Like, look at these broken hearts here. Can this be love if there's no communication that's going on? Every time there's a turmoil, we can communicate. Do you call that love? That's what they want to tell you. Or do you call this love, that they're the one who should be giving and it's imbalanced relationship and they want to question you, can this be love? So they question you, what you're doing, is that called love? Because honestly, in your reading, your person is pointing to you like you are the one who's toxic, honestly speaking. So I don't mean to be mean, but that is what I channeled with their messages to you. So if that is the problem in your connection, guys, work things out, learn from the mistakes. Because honestly, this is your karmic partner, and they are teaching you to do the right thing in terms of relationships. And change what you need to change. Don't chase after love, honestly, because I'm sensing like you need to learn from your own mistakes, the angels say, and learn how to cooperate, learn how to behave, learn how to hear your person every time you had fights. The angels say hear them out. Or else there's no expression in terms of communication, as you can see with this card in reverse. So anyway, let's see what are the advice that they had for you, pile number 1. Angels and guides, please provide guidance for the cards so that we may be able to know what are the advice that you have for pile number 1. I'm sensing the song of Backstreet Boys of I Want It That Way. Tell me why ain't nothing. I can't sing like a heartache. I don't wanna hear you say I want it that way. Now I can see that you're falling apart from the thing that you used to be. Yeah. No matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me. Sorry, I can't hardly sing. I'm not a singer. Anyway, they just want you to know that they just want to express themselves to you. But if you always say that you want it that way, you can't make them communicate. They cannot be that real them to you. That's what they're trying to say. Okay? So you have finances and career. So as I'm sensing here, could be some of you can't get along because of the money. Someone could be spending too much money, or someone could be giving a lot to this connection, and it causes them to have a failure when it comes to finances. So if that is the case scenario, that their person keeps on giving and giving you, the angels say you must not expect your person to do that, because honestly, they need to grow their own tree. Especially masculines, don't expect a gift from a masculine. Especially if they don't really have that much. Because they also have higher hopes and dreams. And the angels say, grow your own money. The angels say, don't always base it on your masculine, that they should always be the one who's giving and giving to you in material world, because they really need to save some money for their future, and they're not that rich to give you everything. That is for some. And you also got, this could be the one in reverse. So I told you that this is your karmic, and it is teaching you to be someone who is the right person to love. Because as you can see with this reading, you are the toxic person here. See what's wrong, how you handle your person. Is it the right way really? You need to change that before you step on to another connection. You need to hear this, guys. I know that you're annoyed that it's all negativity, but hey, accept your mistakes, because it will bring you guidance, because it will teach you something in the end. You cannot have a perfect relationship or a long-lasting relationship if you didn't change yourself. In a relationship, there should be give and take. Remember, and one should not be always giving and giving. And you must be appreciative if your person is like that. But hey, if you know that they have financial issues, you should say to your person, hey, I will pay for our food. Okay, I will not make you pay for everything. Be like that. Don't be someone who is overspending your money. If you know how to work, if you know how to earn your own money, you know how hard it is to earn money, right? So if you want an equal relationship, what you need to do is pay. Okay, pay for what you eat. Don't base it always on your person, that this person needs to pay everything for the meals, for everything, the cinema, no. On your part, be cautious, okay? Especially if you have work, the angels say. And if you know to yourself that you're very toxic, you cannot have the love the angels say that you deserve. You're gonna drain your person, as you can see with this one. They had enough. And also some of you could not be even making your person talk. Okay, with this one, they are asking, can this be love? There's no communication. They can't even express themselves what's wrong with the connection. I'm sorry, let them express what's wrong with the connection so that you can correct things. Okay, not always we are always right. Reminds me of my twin flame when we went to a bookstore, okay? A national bookstore here in the Philippines. That's the name of it. That's why I say national. Anyway, guys, okay? We went to this bookstore and I say that, I don't really know how man would think about women or so on. And my twin flame suggests me a book that could help. And he was amazed at me because I told him I never read those books about men or so ever. And I told him that it's a very rare for a woman to read something about men. The angels say because most of us think that we are always right. Okay, that's the mindset of women, that we should be respected and so on. Why? Because in the society, guys, okay, people will say that men should respect women, and that's it. Well, how about men? Do we respect them? Do you think we respect them if we don't hear their words? If we always say, hey, you're wrong, say sorry. Okay, did you even see your own mistake? Or if we use their money for food, for the cinema, you didn't realize that they are earning less money for some and they're having financial struggles? Because, if you want a give and take relationship, you should help each other, right? And you should, if you know to yourself your masculine is suffering from financial issues, you must help, right? If you know that their salary is low, you must not make them pay for everything. Okay? And, you must treat your masculine right. Because I'm very sad, honestly. Especially sometimes on my personal readings, honestly, some of my clients are really abusive. That's why the masculine ran away, chasing another girl. I really feel sad, honestly. This reading, so you have, the situation will improve. It really depends on you. You need to shine. Okay, you need to release your ego, the angels say, of saying to your masculine that you're always right in the fights. Let them speak the truth, how they feel. Have an open forum, the angels say, about the connection, and don't make them waste a lot of money in your connection. The angels say don't abuse their kindness. They said, because honestly, it's kind of traumatic experience with your masculine here. Okay? Or if you're a masculine watching this, could be it's vice versa. Okay? Just take what resonates, remember. Okay? So the situation will improve only if you change, okay? If you don't be a toxic person to your person. Next card is, you created this situation and you have the power to change it. Prayer. Thank you for letting me lean on your strength and for reminding me of my personal power. Please guide me to manifest and heal according to divine will, creating peace and blessings for everyone involved. So anyway, guys, for the angels, they say that if you created a situation, you know how to what? Change it, right? You can make things work if you only see your flaws and change it. Okay, and that is the only way to change the situation. Or try to improve yourself at least for your next partner. Because if you didn't release this negative, what do you call this? Negativity that you put onto others, you will not shine. Everyone will think that you're something that is toxic in terms of connection. Okay, remember your flaws, remember your own mistakes rather than blame your masculine or feminine that they cheated. There's a reason behind that, why they cheat. Look at this, because there's a lot of reason here, as you can see with the cards. But just take what resonates, and you're the only one who can change it. And then you have energy healing work, prayer. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me, for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So the angels say, learn how to express your love even more. The angels say it's not all about money, not all about trying to make yourself be the one whom is always right. Or the angels say, be that loving energy, be that caring one, not the wanting one. Okay? Because some of you could be very demanding to your person. Be that loving energy. Because the more that you're loving, the more that your person will stay in the connection. Okay? Love and care is needed, and also understanding. Remember that. If you love your person, you must understand them and not always will say to them that, hey, I'm right and you're wrong. Okay? Because sometimes on their part, they want to express, they want to tell something that there's wrong, but you're not listening. So what's happening? How can a situation can change if you don't make them explain what they see is wrong, so that you can be able to be uplifted in the situation? Because honestly, you really need help. You really need to realize how to love, how to care. And you need to love yourself so that you can be able to understand how to love people. Because you will end up being very demanding to others if you don't know how to love yourself. If you don't know how to make yourself happy, you will always expect people to make you happy and so on. This person took those burdens, right? And what happened? Look at them. They released you because they had enough. So please, guys, change so that your future relationship won't be like this, so that you won't be a toxic person to your future person. Next card is God is in charge. Prayer. Dear God, please help me let go of this situation, giving it in faith and trust to your divine wisdom and infinite love in order to resolve and heal everything and everyone involved. So remember to always pray for the healing of your heart chakra, the angels say, because right now you really need healing and you need to let go of the outcome. If this person really chooses that someone else to be happy, to be finally breathing, because if you don't let your person speak, honestly, it's very hard. Let me share to you my story, okay? It's really very traumatic if you don't let someone express. Because honestly, even at home, I'm finding it hard to express, okay? And that is why I was closed off. Why? Because people will say negative things on me like that I'm not good enough, them are better than me, and something that is very lowly. And that is why what happened to me, I'm very closed off. I don't speak that much. That's what before, when I got into awakening, honestly, I want to cry right now of expressing to you my difficulty. Honestly, I really have a hard time to express myself in public. And God really want me to preach and do even more things aside from YouTube channels. But my problem is that since I was closed off, I lock myself from others. It's very hard for me to express myself. And I'm not healed because I don't have any psychiatrist. Why? Because honestly, if you have a doctor, right, you have to tell everything that happened into your life. Since these people are aware about what had happened to me, about my childhood and everything, they do not want me to have one. So I try to heal myself. So please, guys, let your person be expressive. Because honestly, it's very hard to have that trauma that you can't speak at all. And swords are about speaking, about communication. Okay? It's important in a relationship to have a communication. Even if it's something negative in your ears that they want to express how they see in the connection, let them speak. Because it can solve problems inside the connection if there's communication, honestly. Next card is a let go of fear now. Prayer. Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. So they want you to let go of your ego. They want you to let go of fear of losing this person. Because honestly, this person released themselves because of the toxicity, and you must accept that this relationship is teaching you to be a better person in terms of relationships, on how to love a person correctly. That is what this person is teaching you, okay? And this is your karmic connection, guys. Okay, not your twin flame or higher level soulmate, because I see that they are only teaching you. That's why they pass by you. Because you need to learn how to behave in terms of connections, the angels say. Next card is energy flows where my intention goes. So it's time for you to purge the pain and also to change your intention. Like in a connection, in a relationship, your intention must be good. It's not always about your intention was you want someone to love you. You must change that perspective. You must be someone whom is loving for someone and not someone whom is asking for it. In a relationship, you should not be a narcissist. If you're a narcissist, you must leave alone or else you will drain your partner's energy, okay? Be that someone who not only think of yourself but also think of your partner. That is a good intention was. So they want you to release such negative intentions. Focus on something that is better, not a worse intention. Next one is I choose to learn through love. So this is a love life, right? So you will learn a lot of things from relationships, and this connection is teaching you how to love correctly. Next card is the presence of love will always cast out fear. So could be you're very afraid of losing this person because they gave you a lot and they treat you like a queen, a princess, or whatsoever. They said that release that fear. Because there's certain things that you need to change first before stepping in a connection. The angels say, don't rush things or else you will end up being a toxic person to your person. And remember, be that loving energy and not someone whom is the black one here who's trying to squash the light here. Okay, that's what the angels wants you to know, the dark side of this one. So there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So they want you to know it's all about love, as you can see with these cards. They want you to purge all the pain, okay, that you have, that the past is the past. You can change. You can turn into a butterfly someday. And the angels say that even though you will not have this person, you must let go, because the angels say there will be someone that is better, or someone that is also like your person. The angels say if you only will love the right way, the angels say. Next card is I choose love no matter what, and I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So what you need to focus on is your self-healing and also your self-worth, self-respect. Learn how to love yourself and behave in terms of love, the angels say. And try not to be a narcissist. Try someone to be that loving energy, okay? Loving everyone and also yourself. Loving yourself doesn't mean you have you don't have to be a narcissist. You only you must release that thing that you should be the one who should be treated like a queen or a princess or a prince. No, you should not be like that. You should not be toxic to everyone involved, okay? So is there anything else? They said that please be advised, okay? Don't get offended about the readings, the angels say. It is because it is helping you grow as a person. The angels say everyone makes mistakes, yes, okay? But you have to see yourself as well. Not always your person has faults. Sometimes you have as well, the angels say. And you will only learn if you learn how to behave, how to see the real thing, the angels say. They say that if you don't learn your lessons, they will just send you the wrong person so that you will be able to behave even more, even better, the angels say. So is there anything else? They said no more. So thank you for watching pile number 1 and sending you all peace, love, and light. Bye.